Amen. What's up? I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. So all your celebration done, birthday gone, anniversary gone, everything gone, right? Okay, right. So let's settle down and live for the year, okay? All right. So take care. You too, love. All right, bye. 9 to 1. You're the real boss, you know. You know that. Just had to be careful. 9 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Good morning, Caribbean. Friends inside of Brooklyn. I haven't said good morning to you for a long time, and that's not good. No, that's not good at all, at all, at all. Yeah. Yolan Smith. When last did I say hello to you? Well, hold on. Like I leave out all my friends, them? It kinda looks so. But nonetheless, good morning to all you beautiful people. Wherever you are at this time, it's indeed a joy talking to you. I love listening to you also. And this morning, we may have an opportunity to listen to each other. And I want to see how well you're going to do it this morning because I was called by Robert earlier on and he said that there are a couple of challenges and he would not be able to make it this morning. So I'm saying to myself, you know what? What am I going to do this morning? And I was coming towards the station, still didn't know, had to go do something, went, did it, and came back. And I'm still wondering, what am I going to be doing this morning? How am I going to make today Tuesday special? And just sitting in the chair, and after saying good morning to Yolan, and good morning to somebody else, yeah, I just kind of, Kinder, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you on, my dear. Why not just let people talk? We haven't had an opportunity for a time to really just speak out. We have open lines, but then sometimes somebody calls and just the conversation takes a particular direction. Why can't we just have today when people can just talk? Good morning, drumsticks. How are you? Nice to hear you, my dear. Thank you, my dear. And how was your night? Nice to hear. Nice to hear that your night was good. And you have anything planned for today, or you just gonna just go through the day, or you're going to the land or something? Okay. Where on the plant? Okay. Olive doesn't talk to me. Forget? You forget? Right, she didn't talk to me. No, no, you know. No, 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 don't bother. She just stopped talking to me. That is okay. Alva don't talk to me. Dillian don't talk to me. I'm telling you, she stopped now. I tell, okay. You when you ask them, you will tell me tomorrow morning, please God. Hello, going? I don't wish her no best. I don't wish her no best, and I don't go in. You laughing? Oh Lord, she's not talking to me. By the way, with him. Okay, so you see, they don't really check in on me again. Me and I'm not friends. But you could believe what you want, you know. You could believe what you want. Anyway, darling, take care. Have a great day. You too, my love. Take care. So bye bye. Good. 9 to 1. The biggest and the best. "16 minutes moving down after the 7 o'clock hour. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. Yes, this morning we talking to each other. Eh? Okay, somebody hardly could catch their breath. I ain't saying who. If they wanted. But I like that picture. That picture looks rather stunning. That picture there. You get through that picture there. Yeah. You know what? One of the things I'm going to do this morning, I'm going to look at everybody's picture and see if they get through. Kinder, well, Kinder will be Kinder. Yeah. Henry John, good morning. How's Barbados doing? Henry John, have you heard the news? What news? Whatever. Good morning, Henry John. Good. Yeah, I suspected that's where that picture came from. I suspected as much where that picture came from. Now, who's that now? Now, as I said this morning, we talking here. We just talking. Yeah, we ain't stopping talking. Don't feel it's me alone that talking now. We. You hear that? The operative word here is W-E. We. Do you understand? Good. So let's talk about anything that you want to talk about. After the weather, we got some minutes before the weather. So let me tell you this now. You know we are a bunch of hypocrites. We are a bunch of hypocrites. Let me put up my picture so all you could see me. Wait. Let me see if I can get me. So all you could see me right here. Right. There you go. Look at me. Now, as I was saying, you know we hypocrite. We really hypocrite bad, you know. Bad. There comes a time, ever so often, that we raise the issue about child abuse, about incest and them kind of, and rape and them kind of something there. Hey, they like my shirt, boy. Wow, look at me. Right, got it. At least. Anyway, so about rape, about incest, about child abuse, what a number, those kind of sexually related offenses. You raise that. There comes a time, it's like every year or every couple of years, we just realize that this thing happening. I keep telling y'all that these things happening, nobody bothers. But anytime there's a big press conference or there's some workshop, every single person talking about it. I remember back a couple of years, Simone used to be here. Simone Isaac, yeah. Simone campaigned for about 6 months about this same offenders directory kind of thingy. Yeah. Some people laughed at her. Some people did. Some people say, what stupid you doing there, girl? Hey, be yourself. Nobody will bother you. Today, the same hypocrite set of people who was doing so and trying to pull her down and dissuade her from doing what she wanted to do, the same set of people on the bandwagon trying to get the same thing done. So because it was not being done by a proper sister, that's what it is. It all depends on who is doing it. Let me stop by here. Let me go and handle the weather, and then I'll come back. Just like you have a lot to say, I have a lot to say too. But I want you to speak more than me, honestly. Stay with us. This is 91. It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. 20 minutes now. It is exactly after the 7 o'clock hour. Eugene Wint is standing by at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office to brief us on what's going to be like for the next 24 hours. Good morning to you, Eugene. Thank you very much, Brother Eugene. Have yourself a great morning. All right, great. Eugene Wint at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office, giving us the weather there and keeping us up to date as to what to expect within the next 24 hours or so. Again, thanks to the MBIA and all the workers down there. So let me check my phone to see if anybody's saying anything to me. Remember, today we don't have Robert White, so we're talking today. I want to hear you, irrespective of where you are. You don't have to be on island. You don't have to be in Carriacou only or P.D. Martinique. You know, I must say, and this is kind of strange, I don't ever remember, in all my years here at Real FM, I don't ever remember getting a call out of P.D. Martinique. I'm not saying I never received one, but I don't remember. That's interesting. Very. Very, 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 very interesting. Wish I could get a call from PM today. Yeah, not from the Prime Minister, from P.D. Martinique, I mean. Good morning, Mr. Prime Minister. How are you doing? Just that you're doing okay, sir. Have yourself a wonderful day. As I said, we're accepting all calls from all over today. This is supposed to be no reading messages there. Don't send me no messages and say, oh, no. The lines are open, 4420175. That's the landline, 4420175. You can get it on WhatsApp also. But if you have my personal number, you can WhatsApp that number. You can call that number straight too. And here we have a message coming in from Ryan. Good morning, Ryan. How you doing? Ryan is saying I would not be able to make it today. Right. So Ryan is not able to make it. So it looks like today is no insurance day. Yeah. All right. So let's see what he's saying. This other guy. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Nice to hear you. Primus? All right. Go ahead. Talk. I listening. What did the person have to collect again, Primus? Oh, the raising of the funds thing. All right, don't worry. Somebody will come to you, man. Don't worry. Hold it in your pocket. Yes. Yeah, all your job in Willis.
No, I don't know what caused it, but it was like Juvie morning in Willis on Sunday afternoon. Well, I don't know, but I just hope it ended peacefully and so on. The only beef I had is because of the old aisle which they use, made the road sort of being slippery for the commuters to travel on. But once they could have it peacefully and get it right
Primus.
street,
Primus. Primus.
on.
It is not about having it peacefully.
Okay, but first of all, I'm totally against it.
Of course. So then,
Yeah,
so
against
stop this once they can have it peacefully. Stop that.
Yeah, okay. I agree.
If you're against it, you're against it. It's not, oh, well, I'm against it, but they can have it peacefully. No. That's it. Bottom line, no.
And the crowd which I saw, it was more or less the younger persons. I haven't seen any mature persons or anything that was more younger persons and so on.
One of the things I noticed in that crowd, as you said, younger persons here, and I was looking at the what I saw on social media, and I'm like, hold on, for real? Are you telling me parents have no control? Because I saw what would have been 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 11-year-olds, that kind of that I saw those people. So I'm like, hold on, are you telling me that parents have lost control of their children? Or the parents too don't care? When the children contract any diseases, they're coming home to the parents, eh?
Yeah.
As the first place they're going. So it's not about, okay, fine, as long as they can do it safe. No. No is no. And let me tell you something. What folks are not realizing, simply this, whether you like it or not, you may think, Primus, and I'm letting folks know this, you may think that you get away. But if the police have your picture, they can come get you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If the police have your picture, and most of them, if not, most of the persons who are reveling in the job, they're posting it on social media. That's how they don't think. They're posting it on social media. So here's what the police knows.
I listen officer, I don't know.
All right, no problem. Take care of yourself. One love. Good. Right. So I really don't understand you. You guys need to do something and just start to think a little bit. You don't have to think a lot, Just start to think a little bit. And parents, oh my God, you guys are crazy. You have your 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, maybe even 9-year-olds playing job at this time. Let me put it to you. And let me put it to you straight, frank, and simple. Even if we're going to have carnival in August, it is against the law to be playing jab now. It is against the law to be playing jab now. Even if we are going to have carnival as normal in August. The police can lock you up. And you're doing it in various villages and you figure, okay, fine. Well, the police can monitor everybody. They don't have to monitor everybody. You're dumb enough to put it up. So they don't have to monitor you. And they don't have to arrest everybody. The minute time they arrest one of you, doing some talking worse than parrot. Yeah, not me, John, jail. You calling everybody name that played. Yeah. That's how weak you will be. That's how weak you are. Do you understand? So the police don't have to run behind you. You think police have to run behind you? So what, you a child? No. You could be walking in Grenville today and the police can take you and says, I need you to assist me in some investigation. And they take you. And they can hold you for 48 hours. They can let you go. As soon as you step off the police compound, take you again for another 48 hours. Yes, they could do that. They have all the rights to do that. You didn't know? And in those 48 hours, you're spilling the beans. You know why? Because you're weak. You have no belly, you have no guts. Because you are alone. When you're together with your friends, nobody but you. You have the most belly in the world. You could kill a man. When you're alone, you're nothing but a little puppy. So tame and so willing to roll over and do anything for the law. That's how you are. You think you are better. You have no guts. Empty stomach individuals. This is Real 91.9. Guess what? Our time? 7:30 straight down. Yeah, that's what it is. 7:30 straight down on a Tuesday morning. Talk to me.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's go, let's show that we belong. Show the world that we belong.
Grenada on the road to Gold Cup 2021. Stay in the know by following us on all our social media platforms. Grenada Football Association on Facebook, GFA Grenada on Twitter, and at Grenada FA on Instagram. Matches begin 13th July and continue on July 17th and 20th. We belong.
Green's Concept introduces the latest innovation in air conditioning technology in Grenada, providing the most energy efficient, environmentally friendly air conditioning units in Grenada. Using a natural refrigerant, all air conditioning unit systems are up to 40% more energy efficient than the current units used in the Grenadian market. Powerful cooling while using less electricity and very inexpensive. That means more money in your pocket. We offer free delivery to all locations of installation and installed by top quality trained professional engineers with over 20 years experience in the business. Contact Green's Concept 417-5460 or 442-1663. Email greensconcept@gmail.com. At Green's Concept, we cool you and the planet.
Greens Concepts announces special prices on 18,000 and 24,000 BTU units. You have been saving on power, now save on prices. Call us today.
Hey, I am Corporal 85 Grant, attached to CRD Eastern Division, reminding you that incest and all other sexual violence is a crime.
And me say no make them take advantage.
As I continue to mosey along in the morning time, remember, I say I'm talking. This morning, I want you to talk to me also. I've got a guy who is going to speak to us a couple of minutes. Chenny Joseph, good morning. How are you doing?
Hi, Andre. Good morning. Morning to Grenada through the Real FM family.
How is your family doing, though?
Well, I'm here out there with the team, so I am only speaking about the immediate family. I can only speculate everything as well, but the football family and the national team, these guys went to bed last night feeling good.
Okay, they went to bed last night feeling good. And in exactly what state are you in right now, Jenny?
I'm anxious. I'm anxious, one, to start off our journey in the Gold Cup. I will say to you, I'm hopeful that we will do better than we've done before. And by that, I mean get a victory against Honduras, who is ranked much higher than we are. But the guys look well upbeat. And I must say to you, we have a good squad out here.
Okay. How many local players, meaning how many home-based players do you have?
I think the composition of the team is somewhere around 9 to 10 home-based players. And, well, it's a 23-man squad, so it would be 10, 20, 10, 13, something like that.
Okay. And any idea on who what the makeup of the team will be like for the final 11 today? Are you able to run through?
I have no idea whom the coach would use at this point in time, and I believe, that's just my opinion, I believe he will hold that up to maybe 90 minutes before the game starts.
All right, Chenny, when you look at you know what Honduras can do. You know what Grenada is capable of doing. You know how when we play to our zenith that we can achieve almost anything. What chance do you really give us against Honduras?
I give us more than 50% chance. The truth is, the inspiration I take from what we can do is what Trinidad did against Mexico. These guys played for country, they played for heart, they played for their allegiance, they played for the badge they were wearing, they played for the millions of Trinidadians at home and abroad. And I will say honestly to you, what I believe our players have to do is, first of all, give their best, play for themselves, play for the family, play for their club, and then play for the country. Or let's put it all together, no preference in terms of the order. But the bottom line is they have to be disciplined. They have to defend as a unit and they have to attack as a unit. And the chances may not be a lot, but I will say to you, the game will be really determined in the first 15 and the last 15.
Why do you say that? Why do you say the game will be determined in the first and last 15 minutes of the game?
Okay, I will say something to you. The possibility of any little butterflies and the rest of it may be in that first period, but at the same time, the energy level will be high for both teams, and opportunities might blend itself in that short period. And then when the game settles down, I don't expect much, in terms of person, just running the game like that. But I would expect them getting down, settling, and trying to be physical to each other. And then the last 15, I will say to you, most times I am aware of it that players tend to be doing what you call countdown. And really, that's not the time for countdown. That's the time for saying, okay, I'm going to close shop if it's close shop, or I'm going to open if I'm behind and I'm going after it. But I will say to you, I honestly would hope that if we got a draw, that would be a victory for me.
Chenny, looking at your squad, your entire squad, and realizing that these are challenging times in relation to COVID, would you have been able to put together a better squad if there was no COVID?
Honestly speaking, I hope no one will be upset with me for saying that. Me from on the outside, and there's about 2 or 3 persons I just wish everything was right so that they could have been part of the squad physically here. I will openly admit to you, 2 of those were eventually reserves on the squad. And I don't want to create any contention now, but these 2 homegrown players, as well as another one that I wish had given allegiance to playing for Grenada this time around. If these 3 were there in the squad, I would have felt even better. But the coaches selected the best performers prior to leaving Grenada.
All right, Jenny, still sticking with the COVID a bit. What are the protocols as set out for Team Grenada and all other teams taking part in the Gold Cup?
Right. So the Grenada team is in a bubble. They are in the hotel. They're not interacting with the rest of the hotel. They are constantly wearing their masks. They are being tested often, I am told. We do not interact with them on any kind of meaningful basis. I only had the opportunity to speak to them last night. Hopefully it was a good motivational speech from me. And yesterday we looked at them train, but we were a distance away from them. We did not travel with them, that kind of thing. We had to wear a mask also.
Jenny, did the team have to be vaccinated before they left or on arrival in the U.S.?
Yes. Yes. Well, not vaccinated, but PCR test, and all of them had to return with a negative test. But I'm told, I was not in the U.S. yet, but I'm told they had like 2 or 3 such tests again since, and they may have another one sometime soon. There's literally about 6 or 7 such tests that is likely to take place in short order. I'm not interacting with them, so I don't have to go through that, but I have to meet the requirement for re-entry into Grenada. And that hopefully will be done soon also.
Okay, so they did not have to, it was not mandated for the team or members of the team to have a jab before they left.
But all of them did, by the way, and I will tell you, each one of the national players had double jab.
So every single member of the national team was or has been vaccinated, Jenny?
That left Grenada. I'm talking the homegrown players.
Okay. Now, then I beg to ask the question, why is it the GFA and why is it the Ministry of Health did not see this as a plus, and in terms of helping to profile our players, showing that, hey, these are our national players for the football team who are going off to the Gold Cup, and they see the wisdom in taking a jab. Why is it that yourself and the Ministry of Health didn't do this, Chenny?
Well, I will say the following, though. We were the very first association to do major production. We spent a good bit of money, and we had about 4 or 5 players promoting the idea of vaccination. What I will agree with you on is it seemed that we had shut down that video, if I can say it this way, too soon, because the video is still relevant. We spent a good bit of money. We had about 5 or 6 players who were encouraging Grenadians to be vaccinated. And I don't know. My only thing is maybe if the General Secretary and others are listening, they can reactivate that video. But we were the first sporting organization to do so, and we did so without being solicited by the Ministry of Health.
Okay, well, congratulations on doing so, Mr. Joseph. But unfortunately, Real FM is based with audio, not necessarily video, so we will not be able to use your video.
Sorry. I always run into trouble with my brother.
Yeah, well, you set yourself up. So all I did was slaughter. You laid your neck down, so I just cut it off. That's
well,
all.
I was told I'm good beef.
What's that?
I was told I'm good beef.
Well, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. You being good beef, that's entirely up to you. But no, and I honestly do believe, Chenny, that you and others have to understand, and I keep saying this, but you and others have to understand that while yes, it's great, it's brilliant. I love to see that there's some buses that travel with the king of Java taking his jab, meaning Talpuri, king of Jab taking his jab. I mean, buses travel with that photograph, and that's brilliant, you know. But there's always radio. There's always radio. Before you go to sleep in the night, Jenny, before you close those eyes, you're listening to something on the radio. You understand?
I'm always glued on to the Real FM.
Well, there you go. And you're always glued on, but you guys never realize that, hey, oh, by the way, let me just take this opportunity here, Jenny, to I did not wish the team all the best, and that was dumb of me. But let me take the opportunity here to wish the team all the best. And this is coming from the entire listening and, of course, our viewing audience on social media in the morning time. From that entire audience, we wish Team Grenada all the best as we come up against Honduras tonight. I believe that we can do well, and by doing well, I want us to win. But doing well here means that Grenada has to come out and want to play, want to win, and show us that. You know, they may not win because Honduras is a formidable force, but they cannot go into the match thinking that, okay, Honduras is big and I can't beat Honduras. It only takes one goal, Jenny.
I'm agreeing with you, and like I say, I think the real inspiration should come from two games so far in the Gold Cup. Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, and even Haiti versus USA. If person saw the game Haiti versus USA, they would say that Haiti had the game to win, though Haiti lost 1-0. I will say to you, though, that the Grenada team has the ability to do it, and I believe they're capable of showing up at the job and doing a good job. And I'm hopeful that that is what's going to happen. But before you run me off your program, I just wanted to tell you that I am very much impressed with the Grenada Houston Association. Actually, the president and the vice president took us for dinner last night. When I say us, not the team, no one with the team. And I had the privilege to sit with them there. One good friend of yours, who is the president, asked me to reach out to you, and he spoke highly of you. That is Ryan Tariag. And, Alan Tamer was there. And, you know, former national player Robinson Cornwall.
And?
Yes, he was with me throughout the night last night. And he's living a distance away from Dallas. And so he and his family drove down. They are taking a hotel, or they took a hotel last night, and they're staying there till Wednesday. And I am told that there's a minimum of about 7,000 Grenadians as part of that Grenada Houston association. They claim to be the biggest organized association active. They told me that they do on an average like about 16 to 32 scholarships in Grenada every year, a minimum of 500 to every student. And I mean, I was impressed. I never knew of that.
So now you know.
They have an active.
Now you know, Chenny, that I paved the way for you in Houston.
Well,
You
no, I mean, I've
you
been
didn't know
occasionally.
before. You didn't know before. So now you know because
I mean,
I always look out for you, but you never look out. So but that's okay. I'm still a Rangers fan.
but what the general public don't know is that's a family feud between you and I, and we don't take it too far in public.
No,
But
I
I
am
know that.
taking it far now. I'm taking it far now. I paved the
Yeah,
way
but
for you in Houston because I knew you were going there. So I spoke to Ryan and I said, make sure the guys are okay. Make sure they have a wonderful time, even with the COVID issue. Do you understand?
well, I will say to you, we did a small presentation to them. Hopefully, you will see it on the website later on this afternoon or maybe out by now. But I will say to you, they are doing a lot. They tell me it's the biggest functioning association in North America. And I understand that you are intended to be a guest speaker in one of their programs, which is good, and congrats in advance.
Let me also let you know this. Let me ask you, Chenny, did you reach out to Grenada's ambassador in Washington? Did you reach out to her?
Let me just tell you, I don't have the positions right. Okay, I reached out to Washington, but they are in Grenada.
No,
But
I'm talking about the ambassador.
Are you talking about Miss Smith?
Yeah, she's in Washington now.
Oh, I thought she was in Florida. My apologies.
No, she's in
But
Washington
anyhow,
right
I had
now.
already said I'm calling her this morning, and that was always my intention because yesterday was kind of busy with many Grenadians coming.
Yes, you should reach out to her so that she knows officially that you guys are there and she has an idea of how many you guys are there. So if anything happens, she can maybe pull something out of the bag to assist in whichever way. So you need to reach out to her.
Well, I would say good morning to my very good friend, Yolan, Honorable Yolan Smith. You will hear from me sometime shortly after I get off Andre's program.
Nonetheless, let me again wish you all the best, Chenny. Take care of yourself and wish the team all the best to me. Let the goalkeeper know that if no goals go past him, then we can win the match.
Yeah, I will let many of them know what's going on, but it will be via the telephone or email. But I will say to you, the team seems very upbeat. I like the discipline. I've been inquiring, and I'm told that the guys are focused on what they came out there to do.
And give Miss Peters my regards.
Yeah,
and tell her we need more stories. We need to know more of what is happening. But give her my regards. Tell her Brandon says hello.
Oh, by the way, tell Brandon I say hello. By the way, he is well coached by you. So tell him I said I'm impressed with his work and I hope he could continue to do it.
No problem. Take care of yourself, bro.
All right, buddy.
All right, one love. It's real. All right, good. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Speaking there with the president of the Grenada Football Association, Chenny Joseph, who is with the national team out there. Can we do it this evening? Yes, it's possible. As long as the goalkeeper let no goals pass, we could win the match. We just have to score one. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world, and good morning to you. Why are you calling us this morning? Tell me.
Good morning, Mr. Andre.
Yes, Mr. Bridgman. I love for you to speak up. I'm kind of deaf.
My throat kind of hurting.
Yeah, but I want my ears to hurt me. Tell me.
Okay, I sort of congratulate you on that interview with Mr. Chenny, and I will hope Grenada the best. I like what you're telling. If no goals pass him, pass the
goalkeeper, we win.
But anyway, we win the match. Very nicely. Now, I have a matter that I'd like to talk a little bit on. Can you permit me?
So this morning is talk morning, a very special morning this morning, talk morning. Okay, so I'm going to give you a bit more than the 2 minutes, so talk.
Talk. Now, I heard a piece of news last night where Mr. Buckmeyer, who is the owner of Paris Pharmacy in Grenville, part owner, making a statement that he does not see the minister. He knows that she is in Grenville, but he does not see the minister. He didn't say which minister, the representative. And he's saying that business in Grenville is slow and nobody's doing anything about it. Mr. Buckmeyer seems to be a little bit out of his head because Mr. Buckmeyer had one of the best kept pharmacy in Grenada. At least I think it was supposed to be the oldest pharmacy. Mr. Buckmeyer chose to close down his pharmacy, not pay the workers, including a brother of mine, for working for over 20 odd years, 30 or close to 30 years. Have not paid them. And you're talking about business slow? So who is responsible for the business slow? Mr. Buckmeyer should look over his shoulder.
Or look in the mirror, which one?
Perhaps look in the mirror, too. Because you are responsible for the state of St. Andrews. You're blaming the politician. You had one of the most thriving business. You close it. You have not paid the people. And today, you're trying to blame the politician. I think some of these people must check themselves before they go in front of Mike and make the statement. The union, I think it's, I can't remember the name of the union. I think it's I can't remember right now. But
GMMI, is it the GMMIWU or the Bank and General Workers?
No, it's the one with Mr. What's the gentleman? Mason is in charge of.
Okay. Which one is that? Not public service, no, not.
Mr. Mason is the
Yeah,
president.
I know. Eugenie Mason's husband, George Mason.
Okay, George Mason.
Yeah, George Mason. Oh boy, I can't remember the union, but I know which one you're talking about. Go on.
Right. So if the union is aware, nothing. I saw workers on television pleading the case. To date, over 2 years you close of these people, you have not paid them. And you are talking about slowness in St. Andrews. You offer the building for sale. To date, as far as I'm understanding, people came to buy it. They can't meet your price or your conditions. And you're talking about slowness? If people want to buy, then that means that people are willing to help the slowness of that in the parish. So I think Mr. Buckmeyer should take, instead of going in front of a mic to make the statement, I think he should hide himself or take back that statement. You know, we still in COVID. Business is not operating as they ought to. And you're blaming ministers by not seeing them. If you see the minister, what difference would it make? And if Mr. Buckmeyer want to see any of the ministers in St. Andrews, I am certain I could put my neck on a block that Mr. Buckmeyer could see them. I am certain. In his living prerogative to where these ministers are saying, I am certain that Mr. Buckmeyer knows all where he can find the ministers in St. Andrews. So if Mr. Buckmeyer wants to see ministers, he knows how to find them and where to see them. I was somewhat not happy to hear those statements coming from Mr. Buckmeyer, trying to blame the slowness of the parish now on the ministers.
Well, look at it this way, Clifford. The entire world, business has slowed.
Yes.
So, for Mr. Buckmeyer to make those statements, it's just ludicrous. That's one. And I don't know which entity would have brought that on. You know, that entity kind of needs to sort of think as to what is the proper narrative to continue, because the entire world has slowed. Every single Clifford, maybe the only people, oh boys, forgive me for saying this one, people, but maybe the only people who are making money in this country is the people who putting people under the ground. Maybe they are the only ones who are making monies.
And they may still cry out too.
And they may still cry out and say business dead.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
They still cry out.
They may still cry, but But then again, yeah, I have said it before that Mr. Buckmeyer is not a very intelligent person. He
Yes,
may
he
be. No, hold on. Listen to me and listen
Oh,
to
you
me
have
carefully.
doctorate, eh?
Listen to me carefully. He may be educated,
Okay.
but he's not an intelligent person. Bet your bottom dollar on that. I've said that time and time again about Mr. Buckmeyer. So him saying this does not really surprise me. That is what I expect, and maybe a little bit worse from Buckmeyer. I do not expect anything better. Do you understand? So hey, Buckmeyer, go and say it. As far as I'm concerned, let me not say anything.
Mr. Buckmeyer was the leader of the Cocoa Association. He was also the leader at the time, our member of the Nutmeg Association. He was a member of the Grenville Development Committee in the Ollies. What have Mr. Buckmeyer put out to help St. Andrews move forward? What? He said that he was the man instrumental in getting the gentleman to start the cocoa factory in Grenada. He said that. He take credit for that. And if it is so, give him the credit. What have he done since then to improve? Cocoa is saying now that they're moving on. He had in the news last night that they are moving on. And they intend to make more chocolate and to go into more local products from chocolate. Where is Mr. Buckmeyer in all of that? One of the longest serving personnel on the board of directors. So sometimes these people are just mixed statement.
Now you understand why. Now you understand why I said the gentleman is not intelligent.
Yeah, I did understand that now.
You understand that now, so because you said it to yourself.
They're not interested in what they say. They just make statement, political statement. I will hope somebody at listen could tell you more about it. And I think they came on MTV News.
Whichever, but hey, we need to do so and realize what to turn into stories and what to just do so and leave by the side of the road.
Yeah,
you know, because this is not something that you turn into a story. As you said, I mean, look at it this way. When one of the businesses, Clifford, like it or not, that will every day see a dollar turning around is drugs. And when I say drugs, I mean both of them. Both of them. But let's forget about the illegal one, right? The legal drugs, every day, if the legal drugs, the drugstore, pharmacies were to open up on Sundays, Clifford, you will see people purchasing drugs.
I know that.
Right?
I know that.
And for you to, let me tell you something. I went to Grenville a couple of years ago, and someone had asked me to get some of those things, Clifford, that you put in hot water to dissolve, like crystals. You put in hot water to dissolve, and so that you can inhale it and it clears up your nostril and thing.
I know that.
Right? And I forgot that Buckmeyer had the pharmacy there. So I went to all the other pharmacies that were there, and I was like, nope, we don't have. And in shocks, I remembered. So I went to your brother, and Cliff, I got the last, and I believe that was the last time they ever ordered any. I got the last of that from your brother at Buckmeyer's pharmacy. And now that, we're speaking that kind of a language, it tells me that Buckmeyer had a niche, and he had something good going. It is because lack of intelligence and bad management. That is why that pharmacy went down the road. Anyway.
And I'm blaming the union too. I think it's time that the union do something about having people, or the people that are members of the union, and nothing have been done. I think is with the union stuck so much, and look at you have people who you are aware of, who the union is aware of, and little or nothing is being done.
Anyway.
Good.
So you see, you got a lot of time this morning. So as I said, this morning is talk. You have anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, one other thing is that...
Go ahead. Let me hear you talk, Clifford.
I'm just trying to remind the members of the farmers in St. John that this afternoon will be the meeting for the farm watch in upstairs the courthouse in St. John.
Clifford, stop right there. Stop right there. I am getting fed up with you guys. And I'll tell you why. It seems like you people believe that nobody has anything else to do. So that you tell them something, okay, there's going to be a meeting for Jack Jones today. Clifford, this entity, I don't know about others, but this entity is there. And we are willing to put out these announcements, especially for farmers, because it has to do with agriculture, of course. And we're willing to put these things out free of cost. Get your people involved.
I agree with you, but we have been constantly doing it for the last time. I announced it on your station.
No, it's not just you saying it, Clifford, because you saying it at this time deals with only these listeners here now. What happens to the listeners between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock, and between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock? Yeah? Okay. They're different listeners.
Yeah, I agree.
So if the association was to send something and say, hey, Real FM, we're having a meeting, can you help us promote it, please? No sweat.
Okay, that is the duty of the police farm watch management.
All right.
And
you guys get your act together.
Well, I'm hoping that it could, because it's a very long time we have been trying to get it together, and it appears that St. John is the only area now that is left somewhat behind. Well, we agree that there's a lot of stumbling blocks in there, but St. John seems to be the area that's left behind. So I'm hoping that they get their act together. I alone can't get the act together, and I think it's one of the ways that the farmers could unite to get what they want done.
You've had enough time. Goodbye, Clifford.
Same to you.
Have a nice day.
Good.
It's 6 minutes days after the 8 o'clock hour. This is Real. Talk to me this morning. Yeah. I'm just in that kind of mood where I want to hear from you. Yeah, let's make something out of it, man. It's not every time I want to hear from you and I'm going to give you extra time for us to talk and stuff like that. Good morning to you, Irvin, inside of London. Madeline, good morning to you. How are you doing? Madeline, I think your grandson is celebrating his 8th birthday today. Kai? What's his last name, though? I like to keep, as they say, give them name and title. Okay, so Kai is Kai Baptiste Frederick. Okay, good morning, Kai. Based on information received, you are 8 years old today. So, here's what, Kai. I don't often do this. And whenever I do this, the person is very special. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear little Kai. Who's a big guy now? Happy birthday to you. Right, Kai? Here's hoping that you have a wonderful day. And hey, I tell you what, Grandma told me that she was going to... I'm not supposed to say this. But she's going to do something special for you, Kai. I don't know what it is, but she told me she's going to do something special. So I hope she keeps her promise. All right? You need to let me know tomorrow, please, God, Kai. Let me know if she did that thing special, which she said she's going to do. So Caroline says that I could sing. Thanks, Caroline. Rondalyn say, let the weather stay good now. Don't worry. Haters, Rondalyn, you are a hater. You are the biggest hater. Yes, Rondalyn, you. Oh, my gosh. Caroline, thank you so very much. You know I've got the voice. 442-0175. That you can get me on WhatsApp or straight line with that particular number. Yeah, 442-0175. Let me, Modern, I can't listen to any messages on this right now. So you'd have to capture me there. You'd have to capture me there and, let the lyrics flow now. Yeah, because I can't listen to that right now. Hold on. So, Caroline laughing. Alexander say, I fit for American Got Talent. Who want to go in America Got Talent? Be yourself a girl? What's wrong with you? You crazy? Grenada's? No. St. Patrick's Got Talent. I will win. You bet your bottom dollar on it. Oh, that was Kai saying thanks. Tell Kai he'll have to do so and type it now. Oh, let me see if I could do this. Hold on. Let me see if I could. Hold on, Kai. I think I could do this here. Okay, so let's forward that to. Yeah, this is Andre at work. Let's see what comes out here. Bingo, banga, bingo, bungo. Did it reach my phone? I don't know. I'll have to check, see. I have a feeling it did, But let me check my WhatsApp to see if it. Good morning, Carl Caton. Good morning, Carl Caton. How you doing? Nice to hear you. Okay, so let me see if I can see what or I can play what Kai sent me. Let me see.
Thank you, Mr. Donald. I appreciate it.
Oh, so nice. Let me play that again. Hold on, listen to this.
Thank you, Mr. Donald. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Kai. Yeah, Kai, don't forget, Grandma Madeline says she's gonna do something special. I don't know what it is. She probably take you out today. She probably take you out to get something to eat. Watch that junk food kind of thing, eh? Yeah, be careful. But a little junk food once a year wouldn't hurt. And if she's gonna give you junk food, make sure you get the best. I don't know what is the best out of the junk food. Don't ask me. But make sure you get something good. You understand? Try to stay away from the fizzy things. Pure orange juice kind of thing. Not the orange juice in the box. The pure kind of one, like the Gospo. You could try that, my orange family. Anyway, let me just leave that alone before I run into trouble. So who's next? Yeah. Who next is gonna call me? Okay. Okay, that one, right. Good. So we got that out of the way. Again, thanks, Kai. Carl Caton, where are you, brother? Yeah, but in any event, as I said, all the lines are open. 0175 4420175, 4420175, WhatsApp. And yes, if you know my number, I'm not going to give it to you. If you know my personal number and you want to link me there, you can try that one too. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Him. What is him doing now?
Good morning, Grenada, to the listeners and the viewers. And so, don't take that kind of basket and let people tell you could sing. You can't. You only recite words and so with a little music to it. Now, having said that, and so
haters will be haters.
You try, but you can't. I gotta get Isaiah to do something with it.
That's all right. You're still a hater. I never even hear you try.
Oh, you don't want to. You don't want to hear me sing.
I know. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear.
Myself and Isaiah will do a what you call a duet.
That'll be cruelty to dumb animals.
Oh. So you call Isaiah a dumb animal?
No. You. Because he will run you into the ground.
You had a very interesting discussion yesterday morning with Stanley, as usual. And when I hear things like when it comes to the revolution, and so I'm a bit, sort of, I get active. I read not all, but some in the quote and the interview that was put out by you today. Very interesting, though. In some of the comments that the interview stated, the general said, and so in terms of the relationship between Bernard and Morris during the revolution and everything like that. But what sort of strikes me, though, is some of the information where the general said that he was not aware of a number of things. Right? Yes, one or two things didn't surprise me, like the actual day or a couple of days leading up And so, but even before, way before, even they when I'd called resign a year earlier, sometime in 1982. I'm wondering if alarm bells wasn't, wasn't sung, or he felt something was wrong,
But he did say that he didn't trust Bernard throughout. Ever since the first day he would have come in contact with Bernard, he never trusted him. He did say that. So that means that alarm bells would have been clanging in his head from day one.
But and as a very good friend, loyal and good friend of Morris Bishop, and you, the general, circumstances may have not been,
But,
right.
but we have to understand something that's very, very important here. And this is not by any means trying to pull HA down. But we have to understand here that HA would not have been, while HA was a committed revolutionary, committed to the cause, committed to Morris, he may not necessarily have been the most or the brightest person per se. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And the others around him, having gone to big school, if you put it that way, and I'm not pulling down H at all, the others who around him who would have been more educated, they probably would have had the ability to swing Morris's head continuously, while H.A. would have been a soldier for Morris, so he's always at Morris's feet and there to answer to the beck and call of Morris and not necessarily anybody else. So he probably could have been blindsided and not see anything else except to see Morris and only Morris.
I think one of the things too that would have occupied him much more would have been the other portfolio he had besides being the general of the army. He was Minister for Works,
Yes, he was that too.
And being an engineer, so he was very active in terms of trying to get the infrastructural development, and so, within the country.
So, which goes to what I was saying. So him not being too versed in other things and just trying to maintain the army and trying to maintain works. He's not seen anything else. And this is where the others may have had the opportunity to turn the knobs, and HA is not paying attention to that.
Very interesting. I mean, there are a number of things that I could collaborate in, what he was saying and so, but there are still a number of things that we need to know that surrounding that and leading up to that, fetal.
Well, I've said, and I'm sure you heard me say earlier on, this year, that I no longer the March 13th and the June 19th and the October 19th and the October 25th and so on. I don't bother into that until they and it has started. We have heard HA's version.
Yes.
There are other versions to come.
Yes. You have also heard some snippets of interviews.
I don't want snippets. I don't want snippets.
Like that. But
I don't want snippets. I want the whole thing. I deserve the whole thing.
Comprehensive.
Yeah. I don't want no snippets.
Because, noticeable too, the general mentioned basically 3 names, right? That stood out. Bernard, Lieutenant Colonel Ewart Lane, and Bogo, Major Cornwall.
You know what is interesting here, Devon, is what HA said about headache is not good. It doesn't make headache look good in any form, shape, or fashion. And it also has negative effects on Bogo, very, very negative effects on Bogo, based on what HA would have said.
What I can tell you, though, right? Having known, both gentlemen for a number of years, and so around that time, Andrew, and believe it or not, around that time, it was difficult for, to think that, for example, Bernard was basically calling some of the shots, especially when it comes to the military part of it, right? Because remember, what Lane was the lieutenant colonel. He was the man responsible for the day-to-day runnings of the army, right? So he would have had and made some crucial decisions, right? Not so much, in my view, not so much aided and abetted by Bernard. And so, because knowing the gentleman and knowing what he said, even in court, and so, right, would have tell you that he as an individual, he took responsibility for what went on the day. And so, based on the actions that was taken, and so you could have basically seen that. So, it's, yes, in my view, Bernard would have had a lot of influence, right, on a lot of the comrades and so, but on that day, or the couple of days leading up to October 19th, I doubt if he had much control, or even, over these, especially Lane and Cornwall, who were basically running the military and the party basically at that time.
Bro, I sit back and I await. I have had conversations with Dave Bartholomew. That I have been speaking to that brother ever since he was released, trying to get an interview. And we've gone from no to maybe to sometime soon to you will get it, to all sorts of things, yeah? And I await the day when I will be able to get it.
I think so.
I await the day when we will be able to get it. And if it means that I have to do it live, then we'll do it live. If it means that I have to go and sit with him and record it and play it back without any editing to the job, because I wouldn't want to edit anything at all. In terms of if there's a mistake, we're going to go with the mistake. Because people might say, oh, you cut it here and you take out this and you put this. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to give it as raw as it is. I'd love to interview him. I have not seen Dumper here, meaning Prime. I've not seen. I know he's around. I haven't seen him in a million years.
He's in St. Andrews. I can tell you.
He's in St. Andrews? Oh, man, tell Dumper I need to see him. I have not seen him in ages.
He operates in an area right around your other partner, Skilly.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. There's a lot of agriculture around that.
Okay. I need to see that, Bubba. I haven't seen him in ages, yeah?
But I'll let him do it.
You have a number for him? You have a number for him, Devon?
I'll get and send it for you.
Get the number and send it for me, man. I need to speak to that brother. I haven't seen that brother in what? I haven't seen Dumper since about 2018,
Wow. Yeah.
And that's a long time.
Yeah, he was in Karakou for a while too,
Okay.
Yes, he spent a while in Karakou for, doing some model business and so forth.
As a matter of fact, I saw his brother a couple of weeks ago down in the terminal. I saw his brother.
Which one? The bigger?
The lawyer.
Oh, the lawyer.
Yeah, I saw the lawyer down there a couple of weeks ago. But he was just in a flash. So all we could do was just wave. But at least the brother doing better than Dumbo. Dumbo playing the fool. I didn't see that man in a long time. Yeah.
The manager married man.
But that too, I have to understand that the man a lot of catching up to do it.
I know what that was. Have a good morning, Mr. Donner.
Take care of yourself, man. One love.
One love.
Good. Okay, great. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5. I have a call on my phone here. I am hopefully believing there's a call for on the air. Let's take it. Good morning. Hello? Well, it may not. Hello? Okay, so it's not a call for on the air, so you shouldn't have called me at this time. Okay, you can call me after 9 o'clock. I'll be able to take your call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh shucks. Oh shucks. Clifford, we lost you. We lost you there. Let's try this other caller. Hello, good morning. Hello. Well, goodbye. All right. Good morning, Clifford. Hello.
Yes, Dre.
Yes. Good morning.
What's up, Guru?
Hey, Carl Caton. Good morning to you.
Wago?
Are they easy?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Listening to you this morning. I just say let me just call. Add me 2 cents.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. This morning is talk. Eh? You
Oh,
have
yeah,
you have more than the 2 minutes, so you just talk. I'm going to listen.
I realize this morning is talk. You talk, man.
No, not talk your talk at all. It's talk. I was very careful to say talk, not talk your talk.
Actually, I was listening. I didn't get much of it yesterday, but in terms of the recent revelations, as a matter of fact, when I saw it, it's some conversation me and you would have had before. I was taken aback a bit. I was wondering if the cows finally come home, because you have been one clamoring for the real truth as to what went on. So I don't know if the things start to unravel now, and persons start to let the public know what's going on.
Well, as I tell you, Carl, and you know, I've always been clamoring and say, hey, you guys need to do this, need to do this, need to do this. I was the same one who was clamoring for them to be released and say, you need to release them, you need to release them, you need to release them. And as soon as I left the country and I went to New York, Stan Phillip called me the afternoon as soon as I got into New York and say, hey, where are you? I said, I'm in New York. He says, damn, your wish just came true. The guys are out. So it just took me announcing that I'm going to be out of the country, and then Tillman Thomas and so decided, okay, fine, this guy is going to be out. Let's release the guidance now, so there wouldn't be there wouldn't be much noise. And now we've seen that HA is if I can put it this way, no disrespect meant, but HA is the first nut to crack.
Yeah, but in the same truth, I think the time is right, or the time is ready for us to know what really happened and bring some closure to that whole fiasco. Whoever is blameworthy, let the chips fall with him. Because we, as a nation, I think that is one of the sticking points where we cannot really go forward, because you never know what went on, and I think they owe it to us. Because already saying they operated on our behalf.
Mm-hmm.
So if they operated on our behalf, then why not tell us what it is?
But yeah, tell me what you believe I wanted you to do.
Yes. So I don't know if we should have wait with bated breath, but he mentioned a couple persons' name. So I would hope that those persons would seek to clear the air as it relates to their involvement, because a lot of what he said, put them in not a very good light.
That is correct. But yes. Then again, if you'd understand but what he said and how he said it, there was an inner circle that he was not part of. And he is now seeking to reach into that inner circle and identify guys. And I doubt whether or not the inner circle will respond to what he wants.
Because there was one school of thought one time who said, I don't know if it is true, but I only saying what was said, allegedly, that he was warned to pick a side and those stay in the middle of the road because he may get bong zong.
Okay, there you go. There you go. But I as I said, it will come out. That's just the first one. They're gonna be there's a calypso that goes like this. It was done by Arthur Stevens. Lal Sensei go anyway, and there will be more. We'll go for sure. Remember that?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
Andrew, I want to bring a point here now, and it's shocking. Everybody in recent time have this clamoring thing about the youth. The only time the youth get it in here, that what happened. The youth had the ball that time. You know that?
I'm certain of that because
The youths had the
youths
ball
had the ball.
for 4 years, 7 months, and 19 days.
The youths had the ball. That is so true. That is so true.
And a lot of us now crying and say, give them the ball again. Give them the ball again. I don't know. I don't think they're ready for the ball as they didn't ready then. I don't know if you go disintegrate into what happened then if they get the ball now. But that is very instructive to know.
I want you to comment on something that was posted here by my good friend Depo. And it says, age has a way of plastering perspectives. Hindsight vision is not 2020. Absolution comes not by trying to reveal your innocence, but by exposing the wrongs of others.
Well, for the latter part of that statement, I would agree. A lot of times we seek to expose others to prove that we maybe was in the right or to exonerate ourselves. So sometimes the best way some people go about it is to expose the rest. It's like, something say, like, if I going wrong, you're going wrong too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you see, that whole issue is so complex, Dre. It's only the players who could really tell us anything, eh?
That is so true. Only the players.
Yeah.
Only them. At this particular time, I've said it time and time again, players come forth.
And apart from the say that went up at Her Majesty's pleasure, there are persons walking amongst us with blood dripping from their hands and never saying anything. That's my view. You don't have to argue.
No, I laugh at this, not because it's funny, but because I did not have anything else to say, so I had to cover it with a laugh because that one hit me so very hard. You know?
There's person among us who are championing a lot of causes and blood are dripping from their hands and they wouldn't say nothing. But they would try to correct other persons in the society. And until and unless they come clean, the nation wouldn't be able to move on.
Correct. That statement I'd love for us to embrace as Grenadians, as people who have any salt of his own. We must recognize that until, you see, we are saying that, okay, fine, we have forgiven, but we have not forgiven these guys.
But we have forgiven. What have we forgiven them?
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. We have not forgiven them because we don't know what they have done. We see the end product. The end product is dead bodies. All right? What led to that? Nobody's saying. You hear stupidness about Central Committee and this and that and Politburo and all sorts of foolishness. I mean, cut the shenanigans.
Yeah,
and let us know what took place.
Because at the end of the day, they owe it to us. It's not something that they might give us, maybe something they owe to the nation.
Yep.
And I hope that from HE would at least rock the boat, as they say, for persons to finally see here's what went on. And let us move on from that, because we're dealing with the symptoms. Let's know the cause.
Most definitely. Let us know the cause. I like how you put it that way. Let us know the cause.
Yes. So
all right. So you're on the farm, brethren?
Yeah. I'm trying to prepare to do some seasoning peppers. So I'm in the process.
To do some seasoning peppers, meaning what?
To plant some.
Oh, okay. But I thought you had a lot of seasoning peppers planted when I was there last time.
Yeah, but you see, the latter part of the year, the nation does need a lot. So I just want to put myself in position to.
So you're preparing for that eventuality?
Yes, definitely. Because every year, the latter part of the year, persons will hunt down seasoning pepper and he doesn't have. So I'm trying to, at the same time, make it financially viable for me, and at the same time, give the people what they want.
Does the weather affect the growth?
No, once you know what you're about and with treatment, and it doesn't always have to be chemical treatment. There are certain, the neem tree and so on, you treat because you know anytime the rain fall, you have to treat for fungus and bacteria and so on. So you don't have to. It's a matter of preventative.
All right.
Because you know the rain going to fall, so you have to prevent for what the rain will bring.
Take care, my brother. One love.
Be blessed.
Okay, great. 91, you're the real boss. 8:34, that's our time. We were in the thing of a call from Clifford, but unfortunately he dropped out. Clifford, if you're listening and you want to, you can still call back. 4420175. That's the number you can link. Good morning.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, Bridgman, talk to me.
Tell me, can I get a copy or a documentation on the revealing of Mr. Austin? Is it possible that you could prepare something for me? I don't mind coming and collect it in Saturday.
Oh, you want a printed copy?
Yes.
Here's what. I'm gonna ask Vondel to do it for you, but I'm gonna get it done, and then I'm going to give it to Vondel. Vondel lives in Guava State too, but Central, up on top of the hill.
Yeah, but I don't know him.
Yeah, well, once you go up there and you ask for Dougal, he's between home and the shop on the hill. You know, there's a shop on the hill if you take the hill from your side and you go up on the left hand side, you reach up on the hill on the left hand side, there's a shop right there.
I wonder if it's where they used to do the
I don't know where they used to do anything, Clifford. All I know is that there's a shop there. Vondel Joseph. But if I would prefer for you to ask for Dougal. Right.
So could I do that between now and weekend?
I will try my best to have it ready today. So today being Tuesday, I will say to you anytime after Wednesday afternoon, go check him out. He will get home. If you get there, because he doesn't live far from where I'm sending you. He doesn't live very far from there. So if you get there and he's not there, just ask one of the guys where he lives. They'll tell you. You can pick it up from him. I'll do so and have it printed for you.
And just tell him who, so he
blah, da. You just bother. You give me too much. Don't give me work to do now.
No, what I'm saying, if he knows who the person is, he might even drop it and go by somebody.
No, he ain't dropping it for nobody, nowhere. You go for it. I say go for it, Clifford.
What I'm saying, I still don't know which shop. There are a lot of shops up this one, just trying to...
Clifford, when you come from down the hill, from your side, if you were to cross the river, right? You cross the river and there's only one hill. Okay. Granted, let me make it better for you. What was your last senator's name in Guava? The one before now.
Yeah. Campbell.
Right.
Campbell.
You know that right hand turn that takes you to Dunstan Campbell's house?
Yeah.
The junction right there.
Okay.
That's where you're going.
Okay,
and that's where you're going to ask for the guy.
I think I have.
The junction right there. Dunstan Campbell, I think, lives somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Right?
I've either way.
Good. So anytime after Wednesday, you can. He usually will. The thing about it is that during the week you'll hardly see him out, but you can ask, and he doesn't live too far from there, so you can go to his home. Once you get up there, just ask one of the guys. They'll tell you where he lives, and you can collect it from him. Okay. He doesn't really go too much during the week. On the weekends, that is like my boy Joe.
Okay. Well, I'll try and get in touch with him.
Yes, so I'll try to organize it for you today.
And I still believe, while I'm glad that the revealing of those people come out, because I read Mr. Lane book. Unfortunately, I lost it because one of my boys bonded with some things that he was born in. And I lost that book. But I still believe that these people owe us, and I still am not convinced that the revolution the way they was going.
Have a nice day, Clifford.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that.
One love.
Thank you.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Dr. Chaitan again, international social skill consultant, reminding you that we should stop every form of sexual violence here in the beautiful island of Grenada.
And me say no make them take advantage of you.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Treat yourself from head to toe with A1 hair, skin, and beauty products from Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store, located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, close to the New Testament Church. Want to achieve that classy Instagram model look? Come visit us at Sarah's Beauty Salon. We offer expression, pre-stripped, and antibacterial braids, forelocks, Jericho, deep wave, yaki weave. Knitford wigs are also available, both synthetic and human hair. Of course, we offer a collection of extensions, Brazilian 100% human hair and Peruvian 100% virgin red. We provide our customers with the finest nail care products, eyelashes, do-rags, razors, shaving products, and weaving needles to keep you stylish and popping. Visit Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store today, and remember, we treat our customers with the lowest prices nationwide and raging discounts store-wide. Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store, where all your wishes will most certainly be granted.
And we're back with you for yet another beautiful, kind of cloudy, but it's beautiful still. Good morning.
Mr. Donald, yes.
Hey, Brian.
Mr. Donald, I didn't realize that the newspaper, you could get it printed off as Clifford wanted it.
You want a copy?
show Mr. Donald.
Okay, I'll organize you. I'll organize you.
Yeah, because one thing the pandemic deprived me of is of
The
reading
newspapers.
the newspaper. Yeah,
All right, yeah, I'll have that printed for you. No sweat on that at all, my
Thank you
brother.
very much, Mr.
You
Donald. I would
got it.
very
Okay.
much like to have it.
Yeah, and
Thank
I
you,
will.
sir.
I'll send it to you. Know that. I'll get it to you.
Yes, I will.
Okay. One love, bro.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good. My good brother Primus, yeah. I was about to say something, got that call, and whatever I had to say just flew straight out of the window. That's why I say it's a morning for you to talk. Yeah. Let me know what gives. What you saying? Let me see if I have anything on my my personal WhatsApp here. No. Nothing on my personal WhatsApp. Let me see the station WhatsApp, which is 4420175. Nothing there. Okay, somebody said Caroline was saying, tell Clifford to speak up. Clifford, that's one of your problems. There seemed to be a problem with you and that phone, Clifford. You need to love that phone a lot more than you love it. You know, so you can speak up so that the callers can, the listeners can hear what you, the callers, say. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm doing very well.
I haven't heard from you in a while. What's up with you, man? If you let me go, let me know, right? I'm good with that.
No, man, I listen to you. I know you have people coming on Tuesday nights and other nights, so I know what's going on. I listen to you.
You know what's going on. Okay, so so you ready for Sheldon tonight?
Most definitely.
Okay.
You understand? But you know, I the guy would like to talk, so I'm waiting for the part of the program when eventually that will take place.
Yes, eventually he will let me know when he because we have to make certain arrangements so that he can receive calls. Because he's in the south of the island and I'm in the north. So he's recording right now, and then sooner rather than later, we will, because we're waiting on a bit of equipment where he will start taking calls, and but most of the calls I believe will be WhatsApp calls or cell phone calls.
Okay.
That is what will happen sooner rather than later, but it's coming, definitely coming.
Yes, because I don't want us to have programs like other programs where people come and talk, and we don't have no input. We cannot.
Yeah. No, man. Sheldon is not that kind of guy. It's just that we're waiting on a bit of equipment to make that a reality. And as soon as we have that, boom, you got it.
Okay, sir. Now, Andre, as I listened to the conversation this morning, you know, and as a former soldier, I cannot believe I was part of an institution where we have such dumb, stupid, and poo-poo-no-no people in the upper echelon of that institution.
Okay.
Now, these folks has caused us the most pain and suffering in our lifetime in this island.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot understand that up to today, they don't see the need to come clean. You are clean, you know, and tell us exactly what happened so we can finally, you know, put things to rest in a comfortable place. I don't know why these folks can't tell us, well, okay, we know they destroy the bodies. Just say where it is. You know, you wouldn't believe it, Andre. As I sit here this morning, I said to myself, we have to kidnap some of these guys.
No, don't say that. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah, you know, and beat the truth out of them.
Oh my God.
And if what we get is not the truth, then let us give them a dose of the medicine that they distribute on foot report.
Oh no.
It's that simple, yes. Because I mean, they look at what took place, man. And you know, and today we accept them back in society. You understand? Some of them are working and they are functioning like normal people with that kind of burden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yes, I don't understand how they could be treating us like that. And that's the reason why you're here. I come to the conclusion that we have to do something like that. Now, the other point is that, do you know St. Andrews have talent? Mr. Buckmeyer have talent. Listen to this. He was part of the Cocoa Association, that mashup. He was part of the Nutmeg, that mashup. And finally, his own business, he mash it up. So, Bucky have talent. Thank you for the time, sir.
Have a nice morning. This guy is something else, man. But I'm not gonna say anything in relation to what he said. He's just said, and that's it. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. What's up with my producer? I haven't heard from my producer in a while. That's interesting. Sabbatical? Yeah. Oh, a couple of people. Asking about Nab. Okay, Nabila is on vacation. All right. That's why you're not here now. Those of you who've been asking about her, Nabila is on vacation at this particular point in time. We've got a caller here. Let's take this one. And morning.
Morning. How you do?
I'm doing.
You doing good?
I am doing.
What you doing? What you doing?
I'm working.
Okay. So you guys take away me holiday. I need it back, you know.
What holiday?
I come here and jump up Juve. I come here and
Yeah, what? Stop that stupidness, eh? Stop that stupidness. Let me ask you a question. Was there any parade on Eastern Parkway last year?
No, we could do it this year.
I asked you a question. Was there any parade on Eastern?
I said no.
Answer the question. Answer the question that I asked you.
I said no.
Right. So stop right there. Stop right there. I didn't ask you what you're gonna do this year. And just answer.
I want my holiday back.
No. You see, people like you instigate things that are not supposed to be done, and then when things happen, people like you just do something and take the high horse and say Grenada didn't do this and Grenada didn't do that. I don't like this. Even if it's a joke, I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, you don't like it, you know, mister.
Yeah, but it's my right to tell you.
I'm just saying, you take it, you guys take it. So I'm just saying that there's a fact. The government take it back. So
the government didn't take back anything. The government didn't take back anything.
I hope it take back Christmas too and Thanksgiving. Okay.
No. You taking the piss. Now you taking the piss, right? Now you taking the piss. I'm not laughing. I'm definitely not laughing this one.
I'm laughing at one, Andrew. You go take back Christmas and Thanksgiving. What's up?
I'm okay.
What's going on?
I'm fine.
Nice hear,
I'm
man.
brilliant.
That's nice. Hey, man, just touching this. So,
do me a favor. Because of how lenient the airlines are today, right? Where they would allow you to change your flight because of certain things. Change your flight and go to a country where there's carnival. Don't come here.
Yeah. I'm going Brazil.
Go Brazil. Don't come here.
All right.
So I'm good. I hear you. Say that again.
No, I say you know how it is.
No, I don't know what it is. I know it is at all. I find bullets behind you this morning. You know that. I find bullets this morning.
So you know it is, man. We go see sometime.
All right, then take care, sir, bro. All right, one love, good. Yeah. It's real, it's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Okay. Message galore, man. And I have to take, oh boy, here's a message on my phone, WhatsApp, on the Andre. When the media wants news, they know exactly who to go to. Okay, I guess so. Gremlin, good morning. Okay, send this. Hold on. Read with me. I ain't got time to read here. People want me to read Bible at this time in the morning. My sinning soul, you want me to read Bible now? Come on, you know you could do better than that. Okay, let me go back to what's on thingy. Okay. Good morning, Raymond Courtney. How are you doing? Great. I trust that you're fine. How's your brother? Great. They can't tell where the bodies are. Those who place them where must. Hence, okay, let me put up this thing properly so I can read it, yeah? They can't tell where the bodies are. Those who place them where must. Hence the reason why I say we must be prepared to ask for the truth and be prepared to listen to the whole truth. Of course, I don't believe, honestly, I don't believe that Bernard or H.A. or Cecil Prime, I don't believe they know exactly where the bodies are. But there are others. Yeah, there are others. And when you, geez, you me. Now I know of a brother, a gentleman from St. Patrick. And I also know of a lady from St. Patrick. And they're both in the army. And word is that they both assisted in loading dead bodies onto trucks. Yeah. I am not at liberty to say because I cannot confirm that yes, they did, but that is what, those are things that are being said behind, in the whisper room, I call it. In the whisper room, you hear all these things. And there are other persons, as Carl Caton would have said, there are persons within our ranks who are walking around and who we kowtow to. We bow to them. We say hello to them. We listen to them when they speak. We accept them as authoritative voices in the society. Yes, we do. Here's what. These people were part and parcel of the whole thing. Their names didn't get up there. But it doesn't mean that they didn't do the bidding of those who are up there. Yo, as my good friend Depo says, we must be prepared when we call for the truth. We must be prepared to accept the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And then we'll see that there are those of us who are as murderous as Bernard Code we believe him to be. With all the things we're saying about Bernard Code, I'm not a fan of Bernard, but in all the things that we're saying about Bernard Code, there are those within the society who would have done worse at that time than Bernard. Okay, let me see what's happening here. Okay, there you go. That interview that you did, somebody is saying that they did an interview with a guy. That interview that you did, where is it? Well, just tell me you're doing the interview, you know. Do you have a copy? If so, what are you keeping it for? Think again, price are keeping it? Stephen Francis, with your retired self, keep your retired self in the corner there. You don't want me to do something jump up on your shoulder right now. Because this morning is a talk morning, Stephen Francis, a talk morning. And we have, listen man, we have to deal with this thing. This thing is more important than, and I honestly believe, this thing is more important than a referendum as it relates to our Constitution. Trust me. We will come to the realization pretty soon that we need to deal with our Constitution. Because we know we're just doing some pussyfooting. We know that we have to deal with the Constitution. And we will deal with it one day. Whether we like it or not, whether we like it, Mitchell, or we don't like it, Mitchell, we will deal with the Constitution one day. But you know what? This healing process for the nation, this truth that must come out, this truth that must come out, hey, it has to come out. If it doesn't, we're going to be a nation with a forever wound. Yeah. Let me see what you're saying there again. But Andre, the last handlers of the charred remains were the forensic experts from the U.S. Armed Forces. Correct, Depo. I believe that. I believe that. However, the 17, they have to say up to that point. Because they keep saying, well, ask the Americans, ask the Americans. No. Tell us you burnt it. Tell us what you did with it. Tell us you burnt it. Tell us you buried it. Whatever. Don't just do so and say, well, ask the Americans. Hell no. That's a load of... Whatever that means. Okay, my phone again. What's it? Oh boy, it's almost time for me to say. Okay. Okay, Sheldon, I want you to do so and find it and send it to me, please. Good. When you find it and you send it to me, then we good. I know you would agree with me, my brother. I know you would agree with me. Yes, tell us that you loaded it onto the trucks. Tell us that you were scared, if you were scared indeed. And tell us that it was a chaotic time. And yes, we know it was a chaotic time. And tell us that when the truck got to wherever it was going, or before it got to where it was going, tell us that the truck stuck in the mud. Do you understand? And tell us that you had to offload the bodies. And tell us that you got tires from wherever. And tell us that you lighted the tires in an attempt to burn the entire bodies because you were scared that if you gave the bodies to the families, then these people would be martyrs. Tell us that. And when you tell us that, tell us exactly where the grave was, that mass grave where you burnt the bodies. And then when you bring us to that point, we will then say to the US government, tell us what you did with the charred remains. What did you do with it? Do you understand? That is what we need. Time for me to go. Let me check my phone once more. Nothing here. Let me check them people WhatsApp here once more. Caroline, okay, you smiling? Don't smile. Is that a smile or a smirk? I don't know. Anyway, Caroline, good morning to you. Good morning to all who took part in the conversation this morning. Tomorrow morning, I want to speak a bit on culture. I'm going to try to bring in a member from the Department of Culture so that we can speak to what has been happening from since 2019 to now in relation to culture. You understand? Take care of yourself. God bless you. And remember, if nobody else in this world cares about you, if nobody else in this world loves you, God does. Peace, love, happiness, and joy.